Welcome to Weary Wolf Adventures. Today we're going to take a look at menu 14 of the French Individual Combat 24-hour ration. Let's open this up, take a look at the contents and then give it a taste review throughout the course of the day. Six times salted biscuits, 4 times cereal biscuits, 6 times chocolate biscuits, a Voyager chocolate muesli, 1 soup mix, 1 mango tea flavoured isotonic sports drink, 1 plum jam, 1 fruit nougat bar, 1 65% dark chocolate bar, 1 apricot cereal bar, 1 packet of toilet paper, mackerel pate, 1 Mocha Combat Fuel bar, 1 fruit jelly bar, 2 coffees, 1 tea, 1 menthol tea, 1 hot chocolate, 2 sugars, 2 salt and 2 peppers, 1 tin of processed cheese. We have our heating kit, contains 1 refuge bag, 1 bin bag, 1 metal stove, 6 water purification tablets, 6 fuel tabs, some toothpicks and a box of matches. We have 1 gizzards and quinoa salad to be eaten cold and 1 pork cheeks with raviolis. That's the contents of the box. Let's get breakfast laid out onto a tray and give it a taste review. So for breakfast we're going to have a black coffee with sugar, some crackers with some plum jam, the chocolate muesli and a combat fuel bar. Start by preparing the muesli. The last chocolate muesli we had, we put hot water with it. Today we're just going to use cold. Next we have the coffee with a sugar. The combat fuel bar, and I think we'll go for a chocolate and a cereal biscuit for the jam. So we have the Mocha cereal bar, the chocolate muesli, the chocolate and the cereal crackers with plum jam, and a coffee with sugar. Let's give this a taste review. The most important part of breakfast for me is the coffee, so let's give this a try. That's a nice strong dark coffee, slightly sweetened by the sugar. I didn't put too much water in it because I had a few comments in a previous MRE saying don't water your coffee down so much. This is a nice coffee. The French do really good coffee. They do have two variants of their coffee, and I found that this one is my favourite. We'll try some of the chocolate muesli, which I've got cold with cold water, and in a previous one I used hot water, so it'd be good to do a comparison test. That's really nice. Because I've used the cold water, you still get the chocolate chunks, they don't melt. It gives you a little bit of a chocolatey crunch to it, which I quite like. It's a really nice muesli, that one. Next we try the cracker with the plum jam. So that was the chocolate cracker with the plum jam. Plum jam's not my favourite of the jams you can get. I really like the apricot and I like the strawberry. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that plum jam. Let's try it with the cereal cracker. Out of the two, I prefer the plum jam on the cereal cracker. That's a really nice cracker with jam on it. And finally for breakfast, we've got the cereal bar. That's a really dense cereal bar with a slight hint of a chocolatey coffee taste to it. It's very sweet and sugary. Overall, breakfast is very sweet. So you've got the chocolatey muesli, I've done the chocolate cereal bar, you've done the jam, and we've got sugar in the coffee. So this has definitely got enough sugar to get you going, up and going for the day. It's overall decent breakfast. I'm looking forward to getting to lunch and giving lunch menu a try. So for lunch we've got the mackerel pate with some of the crackers. We've got the gizzards and quinoa salad, the apricot cereal bar, the fruit jelly bar. We're going to have a menthol tea, a mint tea, and then we're going to have the mango iced tea. Get the drinks made first. Then we've got the mango tea flavoured isotonic drink. Then we have the crackers. The mackerel pate. The jelly bar, the apricot cereal bar, and finally the main. So here we have the mackerel pate, which looks to have peppers inside and I think olives. The main, which is gizzards, which I've had previously and found quite tough, so I'm interested to see how they are in this with quinoa salad, the apricot cereal bar, the fruit jelly bar, a menthol tea and a mango tea. Right, I think we'll start with a bit of menthol tea. Nothing wrong with that menthol tea. It's not the most exciting thing to have, but it's decent nonetheless. What I'm excited about is trying this mackerel paste pate. This mackerel on cracker. That's brilliant. That is fantastic. That's got a really lovely flavour to it. It's got a nice fishy mackerel flavour. I love mackerel anyway. Mackerel is one of my favourite fish to eat. This has got an excellent mackerel fish flavour to it, and the peppers, and it's like a Mediterranean style. That really is delicious. Next we'll try the tea, the mango tea. That's really good. I've had mango tea previously and I put too much water in it. This time round I think I've got it bang on, because that is super sweet. Lovely flavour of mango, rich tea, like a Lipton's iced tea kind of thing, vibe going on. That's really refreshing. That is delicious. Definitely did it the right way this time round. So next we've got the gizzards. We're going to try a bit of the gizzard on its own, so it's like sliced really thin. There's nothing dry and chewy about that. That is cooked to perfection. That is fantastic. That's probably the nicest gizzards I've had. I know gizzards is a bit of a hit and miss with some people. Some people are a bit put off by what gizzards are, but that is done to perfection. Let's try it with the quinoa, a bit of the quinoa. That was a really nice, well seasoned, really full of flavour. The only thing I think it is lacking, it certainly doesn't need any salt, so we won't be doing the salt, but a little bit of black pepper on that. Now, every main I've had from the French MRE menu so far I've heated up. Someone mentioned in the comments below that previous MRE that you don't need to heat them all. I have so far for the ones that I wanted to heat up. This one here, when it said on the box don't heat it, I thought, you know what, let's just go for it cold. And I'm glad I did, because this is really well balanced. This is a really nice meal. Absolutely loving this. This is yet again another fantastic meal by the French MREs. I was really excited to try this menu for the mains, and I'm not disappointed whatsoever. So far, fantastic. Right, let's wash that down. Try the apricot cereal bar. Nice subtle apricot flavour, lots of chewy crunch to it. Much prefer that one to the mocha or mocha, I don't know how you pronounce it. It is what it is. I'm going to call it mocha. I much prefer it to that mocha bar this morning. And then we've got the jelly bar, citrusy pear and apple flavour to it. This apple and pear jelly bar has to be my favourite of all of the jelly bars they do. It's fantastic. I think I said fantastic a million times in this, but lunchtime's blown me away. Another MRE, French MRE, that has completely blown me away. I absolutely love that pear and apple jelly bar. I'm a fan of the apricot cereal bar. It's one of their better ones. That mackerel pate is delicious. The gizzards and quinoa salad, one of the best mains I've had so far, and I've had some decent ones from the French MREs. Their mango tea, I don't like it when I get the mint flavours, strawberry mint tea, strawberry mint isotonic drink, stuff like that. I'm not a massive fan of that, and I do say that quite a lot. You know, and that's their preference, and obviously I'm quick to criticise, but obviously I'm just as quick to big them up. And that mango tea is fantastic. This is genuinely one of the top lunch menus I've had. I highly recommend this. If you haven't tried this one, or you're looking to try a menu, the lunchtime menu on menu 14 is first class. Right, so we've got today's final meal, which is the pork cheeks with ravioli, which is our main, which we will heat up. Then we've got some fromage fondue, which is cheese, which we're going to heat up also, because in a previous French ration I didn't heat up the blue cheese. Someone asked why. I didn't really have an answer for that, but I mean, I'm definitely going to do it in this one. We've got some hot chocolate. And then a French vegetable soup. Dark chocolate bar. And then we have the fruit nougat bar. Take a look at the cheese. The main. So the main's heated up. Be quick because that's hot. So we have the main, and then I've heated up the cheese. So we have gooey melted cheese with salted crackers, pork cheeks with ravioli for the main, a dark chocolate bar, some fruity nougat, a hot chocolate, and a French vegetable soup. And the wife is going to come and do a review of the evening meal, and I'm sure she's going to love it. Right, so the wife's here to help try the main today. You know how much I love French MREs. You've had one so far?
I can't remember.
You've done a lot of the British ones, haven't you?
Yeah.
So first of all, do you want to try the hot chocolate?
That's lovely.
Yeah, nice and sweet, or not too sweet?
No, it's perfect.
I like that as well. Thumbs up for the hot chocolate. Where do you want to start? While this cheese is hot.
Yeah.
Right, so break a bit of that cracker off, and then just it's all melted. So it's like a cheese fondue. It's all melted onto the cracker. Try the cheese on its own. I don't rate these biscuits very much. I reckon if they'd have had little dry breadsticks with it, there's a spoon there for you. It would have been nicer, you know, like when we dip it in camembert.
Very much like camembert.
It's got cheesy, kind of salty cheesiness to it. I actually prefer it without the biscuits.
Yeah.
We both prefer it without the
A bit
biscuits.
of bread or something.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Crackers.
Some dry bread in there or something. Next up, should we try the soup?
Oh, yeah.
So that's French vegetable soup, and there isn't peas in it.
There is.
There isn't, I've checked. It's root vegetables. Nice.
Lovely. Yeah.
I'll have a try. It smelled incredible when I put the hot water with it. That's really nice. Not as nice as the curry soup.
No, that one was stunning.
That was the other French MRE you had, and yeah, right. That's a really
I like
tasty
the
one.
French soups.
Yeah, the French soups are winners. That's really tasty. The top one is the curry so far. Right, so this is pork and ravioli.
Yes.
A big bit of pork and a bit of ravioli. Same time.
Yeah. Stunning.
Yeah, so good, isn't it?
It's really
There's a little bit of pepper on it, and then we'll have another mouthful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bigger bit of pork this time, I think.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Wowzers. So half the tin there in a piece of pork. Let's stick a bit of ravioli with it.
I love that.
Right, okay, so pork cheeks and ravioli is definitely up there on the mains. Should we try adding a little bit of cheese to it? Mix it up a little bit. Some of that hot melted cheese on top.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on, let's live a little. Okay, it's not as hot now. I'll try it. You don't have to try it, Vicky, if you don't want to.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of cheese.
I'm thinking it might go down the lines of a carbonara.
No.
So I'll put some of the cheese with the ravioli and the pork. That now tastes like a nice cheesy carbonara. Actually, that really is tasty on there. I'm not just saying that. You prefer it with or without the cheese?
I prefer it without.
Okay. I can't stop eating it. So, I mean, the gizzards and quinoa salad at lunchtime was incredible cold. This pork cheeks and ravioli is like incredible. Next up, do you want to go for the dark chocolate or try the fruit nougat
Yeah,
first?
I don't like the fruit nougat. I've tried it before.
This is
I
a
don't
softer
enjoy
one.
it.
Look.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm going to go for it, try it first.
I'm going to eat the chocolate.
This one. As nougat goes, the French are better at doing the nougats. They put a lot more fruit in them.
Yeah, it does not.
That's really nice. It's still quite sickly because it's made of sugar predominantly. This is 65% dark chocolate.
Yeah, I love it.
Such a good chocolate. That's one of your favourites, isn't it? The dark chocolate. Do you want this? Yeah, she's going to have all of the rest of the chocolate. To sum up menu 14, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's one of my favourite all-time MREs out of all of my reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean the gizzards?
The gizzards were incredible.
Oh, really?
They were really soft and there was no chew, because sometimes gizzards can get overcooked. It's quite hard to overcook it. It's part of the stomach.
Yeah.
So it's like between the stomach and the esophagus of the bird. It's like the muscle around the stomach. Mm-hmm. It can be overcooked. A few times I've had it. I mean, one time I had it, it was disgusting. It was like chewy, like just chewing gristle. The way that was done in the tin was sublime. It was so nice, and you had it cold with the quinoa salad.
Yeah.
It was like all Mediterranean. There was a mackerel pate kind of thing with olives and peppers in it. Not your cup of tea, but well up there with me. So that was amazing. So my lunch was fantastic. And it wasn't a menthol isotonic drink or a mint. I keep getting told off for getting the two wrong. Someone on the channel doesn't like the fact that I get it right, the wrong way round. But it was just mango tea. So it was like a mango iced tea you get from
nice.
Lipton's.
Yeah.
And you know how much I love my iced tea. Everything's sublime. The coffee in the morning, the Arabic, 100% Arabic coffee, so good. This main, fantastic. The pork was really soft.
Yeah.
It wasn't gristly or chewy. I mean, pork cheeks tend not to be like that anyway. I didn't say cheek to you before I got you to try it because I knew it would. Yeah, you looked at me when I said pork cheek, as in like, thank you. But it's nice though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just the word, cheek.
Yeah.
The ravioli's really soft and tasty. That cheese fondue's nice. I'd change the biscuits if I could, and I've said that on a few of them, but I am going to say that this is, at the moment, my favourite all-time MRE, which is a big thing.
I really like the main. I thought it
Yeah.
was stunning. And you're right, pork cheeks, just the word would just put me off. I'm like really fussy.
That wasn't me
Things
being
like that.
sneaky and underhanded. That was
No.
just me trying to...
Because you know what I like.
Yeah, and I knew you'd like it. I just knew that if I said pork cheek, you'd automatically go, ugh.
Yeah.
So I'd wait till you try it first. But anyway, enough waffling. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, I've got loads more French MREs reviewed. I've got some British ones. I've got a Lithuanian one. That was on last week.
Yeah.
And a NATO one. And I've got lots more coming. So stay tuned to the channel. Give us a like and subscribe. Send us a comment, feedback. Tell me what I've done wrong. And I'll try and correct it. And if I don't correct it, just keep telling me off. And see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye. You've got to say goodbye.
Bye.